There you are, Rawley.
Thank you, John. Off comes the blindfold and away they go. So 7 runners then for today's big race. The General Accident insurance-sponsored Jockey Club Stakes, worth an estimated £66,000. Well grouped in the early part of the race, except for right at the back of the field, Arctic Envoy. But it's Brush Aside, the odds-on favourite, who is making it, and making it at a pretty good clip too, and followed by Asartis in second place. Bow Ideal on the inside in 3, in company with Eld and Nisky. They completed the first 2 furlongs as they make this right-handed turn and make their way on now towards the final 9.5 furlongs. And it's Brush Aside. Henry Cecil selected of 3 entries for this, who is still cutting out the pace. In the lead from Asartis, conceding weight all round. In second spot, moving up to dispute that place, though, is the rank outsider Bow Ideal. He's one of the 3 5-year-olds. They're now running down to the final mile of this race, and it is still Brush Aside with Steve Cawthon, leading by roughly 2 lengths from Asartis, with Ray Cochrane, who got Satellite Boy up to take the opener at 5-2. Bow Ideal level, and then towards the outside comes Sesame in that dark jacket, the mare. Sesame with only 8 stone 4. 7 furlongs to race, and it's still Brush Aside. Brush Aside, who's made all so far, and leads by roughly 2 lengths still from Asartis. Then Bow Ideal 3, 4 and 5, Sesame and Eld and Nisky. And the 2 back marks at this stage are the filly Roseate Tern, representing the Kumani Dottori team, successful in the second with El Paso at 5-1. And the present back marker, last of all, is Arctic Envoy under Cash Asmussen, champion jockey of France. They're inside the final 5, and so they're well past halfway. And in fact, they're approaching the last half mile, with the favourite still just about in the lead, but being joined virtually by Asartis and Eld and Nisky. And here's Graham.
And the ground could be a telling factor here as Asartis goes on. Eld and Nisky on the outside. Brush Aside, the 5-2 favourite. Just tapped the foot a little bit. But in behind them, the one coming with a run is Roseate Tern. Brush Aside's got quite a bit to do. Arctic Envoy, as they pass the bushes, is pulled to the wide outside. And Brush Aside looks beaten. They've got 2 furlongs to go. Eld and Nisky in yellow, running next to the rails. Asartis down the centre of the track. Roseate Tern in the green. A length behind these comes Arctic Envoy. Brush Aside is beaten, and Roseate Tern takes it up as they head inside the final furlong. Home for Roseate Tern, 2 clear of Eld and Nisky. Arctic Envoy in third, Asartis back in 4, and up towards the line. Roseate Tern wins it without the blinkers. Roseate Tern is 2 clear of Eld and Nisky. A big race. Arctic Envoy is third, a big race for him. Then Asartis, and a big gap of some 6 to 8 lengths to Brush Aside, for whom I would advance the fact that the ground was too fast, and the rank outsiders were Bow Ideal and Sesame, and they all but dead heated for last place. The result then of this General Accident Jockey Club Stakes, it's a win for the filly Roseate Tern, this daughter of Blakeney, bred by Lord Porchester, but now owned by Mr. Peter M. Brandt, now trained here at Newmarket by Luca Cumani, and ridden by Frankie Dettori, his 12th winner of the season. Second was number 6, Eld and Nisky, ridden by Gary Carter. That one trained here at Newmarket by Jeff Huffer. The third horse home was also Newmarket trained. Paul Kellaway was the trainer, Cash Asmussen the jockey, and the horse concerned was number 3 on your card, Arctic Envoy. Big run by Roseate Tern. She cost £1 million, but by gum, she did this in good style on the left of the